We back! No streamer riot, flipping flop! My god, Mr. Jesus with the bad words. Did you know that it's illegal to own just one guinea pig in Switzerland? Just one? Wait. What? Does it mean that if you own one, you have to have two? Think it's because they get sad. Alright, well, it's good to hear from you because that tells me you're back from your bio as well. We can continue? You can't have just one, they get lonely and fall in depression. I never knew this about guinea pigs. Alright, so a saga in stone. Speak with Urqopacha. Kit Kat. Aw, cute. Oh my god, the door's open. That's a big building. They have plants indoors. I love it already. Oh my god. This place is huge. I know they were talking about giants, but my god, this is huge. I need to sit properly so that I can actually sit properly and not be like, ugh. There we go. Alright. Let's go. Oh, there's my lizard. Running off again. There's a lot of people in here. Are they gonna vanish? Most of them vanish. I guess they don't vanish if they're in a cutscene? No, that why do some of them not vanish? Why do only some of them vanish? Because they're not within the circle? It's just that the live letter made it seem like the circle was a lot bigger. If you have the maxed out settings, which I have. My god, my coffee is so freaking cold right now. It's so good. Ah, that feels good. You made it! Good. Then we're all here. I'm still hungry enough to eat a whole roasted colibri? I don't know the English pronunciation of that word. They vanish if you talk to the quest NPC. If you have that enabled, there's 2 different vanish settings. Right, I have both of them. I think you said it right. Nice. Yeah, close to the quest NPC is what gives the tiny circle, and then talking to quest NPC gives the big circle. Got it. But the contest won't wait us forever. Yes. I leveled up! Wait. Should I do Dragoon next or White Mage? See, here's the thing. Dragoon I need to level up because I need for retainers. Which this outfit, to be fair, this outfit kind of fits this place. So that would be okay. But my god, the White Mage glam is so cute. Do I want to be the White Mage glam? Or Dragoon? Maybe I'll do Dragoon. Because I need Dragoon leveling. Hi, Urqopacha. Oh, I could ask Namika to cook me something afterwards. Coin flip? Blue, flip a coin for me. Dragoon or White Mage? You can watch cutscenes as White Mage and finish quests as Dragoon. Fair. White Mage? I get my cute glam. I get to be cute for this. Just don't make me fight. Upon speaking to Erenville, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Okay, I'm really glad that I had my break to refresh, get re-energized before we go into a movie scene. It's movie time. I've acquainted the twins with the city as best I could in a short time. Their unbridled enthusiasm made it rather difficult. Invariably, something could catch their eye, spurring them to run down an alley to investigate. 'Twas like herding a pair of unruly curls. I'm gonna move that so that I don't accidentally toss that somewhere. I understand all too well. Charlian had the same effect on me. Right then. Now it's time we saw the inside of the palace. Papa will want to know I'm home and to meet the allies I've chosen. Given how impulsive he is, though, there's no telling what we might be in for. I'm gonna be drinking so much cold drinks that I'm gonna need another bio break soon. Show me my beautiful glam. I'm pretty! Oh yes! Didn't think that I would be going through Dawntrail as a white mage. Hi! What the heck are you doing here?
Estinian? When did he get here?
That's kind of what I was thinking. Estinian! He's the Azure Dragoon. Yeah.
What's the point? Why is he here?
That was my question.
Oh, you know this man?
I started this game as a Lancer and came a Dragoon. I know this man. He's mad you didn't pick Dragoon to watch the cutscenes. Oh my god, that would have been so cool. Ah, I'm still happy that I love this glam more, but that would have been awesome. That's true. I almost did. That's kind of cool.
Whenever my father spots a promising opponent, he invites them to Sunperch to duel. Pressing duties or no, he can't resist a good fight.
So the one Estinian is crossing blades with.
Hi.
That will do, Spearman. I will receive my darling daughter.
God, I'm pretty.
Know that you are the strongest I fought in many a moon, if not longer. It is the privilege of a life long lived to face such a formidable soul.
If it's formidable you want, then look no further than that woman there.
Hi.
I see you, warrior.
I'm glad you recognized that even though I'm wearing white mage glam. Thank you, I appreciate that. Sees a Lala and is confused. See, now I should have had my warrior glam.
We had no idea you meant to visit Tyrrell.
I've seen what lies east. This time I chose west.
I And thus did our itinerant dragoon make his travel plans.
You witnessed our bout. If you thought he was fearsome, that was with one head dozing.
I'm not sure I understand.
The old man has been feeling his years. The uncovered side is the head of resolve, and age has only deepened his love for combat. But the head of reason, wiser of the two, sleeps more and more these days. As I understand it, the veil helps with the restoration of his magical energies.
Enough about me, Lamati. I want to hear of your adventures.
Lamati.
A term of endearment. It's what my family calls me.
Aww.
Oh,
Hi.
when last did we see you in the palace? Greetings, Solonesh.
It's Erenville now, Don Servant.
Oh.
I took the name while abroad, and have since grown accustomed to it.
You've been lying to us.
Erenville, then. And these others? I assume are Lamati's recruited allies.
I'm so white.
Old-tempered still. Yet as much as I enjoy testing their metal, the hour of the right is at hand. I will summon the other claimants at once.
Then I shall leave you to it. Good fortune, my friends.
See, I have the same hair color as Justinian. I am so white, every white Northern European. I mean, true. We don't really see the sun a lot. I am so white.
The claimants are assembled. The first promise, Zorolja. The second promise, Ona.
Guano.
The third promise, Urqopacha. And lastly, the chosen of Mamuk, Urqopacha. You four will compete in the right of succession, the outcome of which will decide who takes my place as Dawn Servant.
Fifth promise, cat.
I am not the man I once was. My wiser half sleeps the days away. And it is time I yield my position. But mine is a torch that has never been passed. Tuliyola is young. And so I look to thee always for inspiration. The rite of succession. The means by which the autarch of Mamuk was chosen.
Succession. The way he says that.
Only the two-headed were deemed fit for this contest. But the Tuliyola I built, is a nation of many peoples. Our leader needn't have two heads, nor be a Mamucha at all. So I gave the right of claimant, not only to the son I sired, but to my adopted children as well. Yet the opportunity to rule was still not equal. That is why a recent tournament offered a place in the contest as the winning prize.
Why couldn't he have adopted a Lala and let them win? Imagine the smallest throne in existence. Oh no.
Now you have us to compete against. Ah, though it seems the one head was already too afraid to face us in the tournament.
Our brother was in Shock Tural leading the Landsguard on a campaign to eradicate a Tural Vidral. Anyone with sense would know he was too busy for games.
Now for the part you've been waiting to hear. The nature of the contest itself.
Oh boy.
To triumph in the right of succession, and thereby claim our nation's throne, you must travel the lands of Yoctural.
Okay.
And find the City of Gold.
If I may, Father.
Speak, Kona.
The Golden City is an ancient Turali legend, but after so many failed attempts to find it, the story has become more fairy tale than fact. If you would charge us with such a quest, are we then to assume you have proof of the city's existence?
Are you for us proof my unbroken word? For I have seen it with my own 4 eyes.
My own 4 eyes. That sounds so weird, but it's completely understandable for them.
The city's real. All those years.
Heck yeah! Let's do it.
This was before the founding of Tuliyobo. I traveled the lands of Tural with my companions. And we ended our journey at the gates to the Golden City.
See, now I feel like an adventurer. Because I'm looking for a city of gold. City of loot. He's been there, but he forgot where it is. Well, seen it can be seen it in a vision, seen it in a picture, seen it in... There are different ways of seeing things. Seeing it in a hallucination.
I mean to have you do the same. But in order to achieve victory proper, you need to break the seal I put in place.
An entire city made out of gold, and Kat wants to loot it. There won't be a city left afterwards. I admit nothing. You found the Golden City? Guess the competition's over already. Alright.
Bring them.
Hi, Buckeye. Welcome on in. How are you today? Epic music. Oh? What is that? Oh.
The Tuliyola saga.
Q times good over here. They're normal. Can't tell that it's been an expansion launch. They're normal. Smooth launch in all regions, it seems. Yeah.
You will retrace the path I walked to unite our peoples step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth.
When I logged in just before stream, it was 28. When I logged in earlier this morning, there was no queue. It just directly put me in. Even peak on NA and EU are just fine. Yep. I think the worst it got was last night was only like 500. The worst I've heard it was when the servers came back up. Like the first hour was the craziest, and that's understandable because everyone was trying to log in all at once. But after that, it kind of settled into the normal. It's almost as if they put in time and effort to make the launch go smoothly. They really did. They did everything they could, and it worked. Alright, you will retrace the path I walked to unite our people step by step. Along the way, 7 chosen electors will be waiting to measure your worth. We're gonna have like 7 trials. I'm not talking about like specifically trials, but just like tests.
Earn their keystones by performing the feats they ask of you. Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with the keystone, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates.
Once you've fitted each of the 7 tablets with a keystone. Oh, you'll have the key to unlock the seal on the Golden City's gates. I like this!
So the contest is in stages, none of which can be skipped by rushing to the ultimate objective.
Exactly. Exciting, isn't it?
Yes. Very
Martial
exciting.
tournaments, hunting festivals, and now this? You do so love your contests, Papa.
Papa.
Were I a few years younger, I would have joined in myself, giving you a proper challenge.
So we're going to town to town, battle gym leaders, and earn their gym badges. Oh my god. Yes. But remember, no pokeballing. This sounds like fun.
Ride is tedious or nonsensical, or both. But I am yielding our nation's throne. Let me have this final indulgence.
A waste of time. Just name Bakunja just successor and be done with it.
I like that we kind of have an ultimate objective through all this. Like, no matter what comes our way, we have like the ultimate reason why we're here, why we're going to these places. I feel like Stormblood was kind of lacking in that one. It kind of felt like there was... the core thing was somehow missing. Here, they're giving us the core thing right away, and now everything that just kind of happens and throws us off course, you know, it's a better writing. Chocoballing? Oh my god. Look how the gold is like
Rite of
glowing.
cessation begins now. watching you progress with great interest.
I love it!
And Clemens, remember to collect your tablets before you leave.
I love this. And I love my glam.
You are one of La Machi's allies. Speak freely.
I am Cryle Baldessian, representative of the students of Baldessian. My name is perhaps familiar to you?
Ah.
It would seem you sent this letter to my orders some years ago. The ink has since faded and much of the writing is illegible. Even so, we managed to determine the essence of it. A request to investigate the Golden City, addressed to my grandfather, Galuf. Included with the correspondence was this earring. A fairy tale and a piece of jewelry were enough to convince my grandfather to sail halfway across the world. So there is surely some greater mystery at work here. On behalf of the students, I've come to seek clarification on the matter. Have you any knowledge you might share with me?
No, not at this time. I have tasked the claimants with finding the Golden City. To fulfill your request would afford one of them an unfair advantage in the right of succession.
Fair. Oh, look, she looks so sad.
Once the contest is decided, I plan to entrust the entire truth to my successor.
Successor.
If you want to hear it, then you had best help La Machi win.
Very well, Dawn Servant. On my honor as a student of Baldessian, I will find your Golden City. Thank you for hearing my petition.
Take this Pokédex with you. Now go out there and catch some monsters.
How about that? She's grown into a remarkable young woman. You should be proud, Galuf.
I love this. When we first heard why we're coming here, I wasn't that hyped about the story bit, but now I'm really hyped. Whoa, that's a lot of them. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people.
Too late to change your mind now, I suppose. But are you sure you wish to be part of this?
Yes. Look how pretty.
Our third promise is not wont to take no for an answer. Though you may have agreed to help, I worry that you were swept up in her relentless enthusiasm.
Look at that glam. I freaking love that glam.
Or perhaps you've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Either way, this contest for the throne will place you and yours at the heart of political turmoil.
You've been lured by the glory of the Golden City. Yeah, see, that's why I'm so hyped. Let's get the treasure!
If you are second-guessing your decision, tell me now. This may be my last chance to help you withdraw.
No, I'm in. Oh? My boy!
Life is a series of journeys, my friend. And there's no telling what awaits us on the long road.
I love you. legendary city where everything is gold. Golden houses, golden streets, golden statues, golden chocobos, golden flower beds, golden gold. Golden gold. Well, it makes sense why they wanted a graphical update and really emphasize like metallics and golds and stuff like that. I hope it's super shiny. Well, I mean, our aetherites are now super shiny, so if that's anything to go by.
But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it.
I love his voice.
Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another.
I want to see where this journey leads. Yes! Yes!
So you are committed to your path?
Take notes, Blue. Time to get some voice lessons. But here's the thing. I already love Blue's voice so much. I love his voice so much. It calms me.
I will speak no more of it then. As for my own involvement, I can no longer conduct myself as a mere guide, I think. Not after the Dawn Servant's revelation.
Oh?
Here they come!
It's Saralja!
Such a fearsome mien. Make no mistake, there goes Tuliola's mightiest warrior.
I'm the mightiest warrior.
First promise, our village needs aid. The cold weather stunts our crops, and the children of our village go hungry. Once you ascend the throne, I beg of you, grant my people new lands, please!
Saralja. Take heart, tiller of the soil.
The resilient son, blood heir to the Dawn Servant, has heard your pleas.
Soralja, the first promise and commander of the landscape. Saralja, the palaceer. As he was so careful to remind the crowd, Soralja is indeed the natural child of Urqopacha.
And Resilient Son, is that another title, like the first promise?
After a fashion, common knowledge has it that two-headed Mamulja cannot sire children. Yet Soralja was born all the same, with the head of Resolve's features and the head of Reason's scales. An extraordinary example of life's unyielding resilience.
And a warrior's reticence. He says little, but the way he moves... I know a hardened soldier when I see one.
He's a natural swordsman, a gift he inherited from his father. Some even say that the son has already surpassed the sire. Should he come to power, the first promise means to employ that martial prowess in the conquest of foreign lands. For this, he and his supporters have been labeled expansionists. This puts him in direct opposition to Urqopacha, who advocates for the preservation of peace. You may recall that she spoke of a claimant who cannot be allowed to rule. That is Soralja, the warmonger.
Kyle, are you all right?
The echo. It gave me a glimpse into Zoralja's ambitions. Deep and unknowable, like an abyss. Yet at the same time, a roaring, unquenchable fire.
There's a hair tickling my ear. Little things that bother me.
It was a trifle terrifying, to be frank.
boy.
Second promise. You must bring us more marvelous conveniences. More dirigibles and trains and the like. We need you in charge to make trading easier. The elders, they complain and complain about abandoning tradition. But we're not like them, afraid of everything foreign and new. You have our wholehearted support. With your ingenuity and knowledge, you're sure to win the contest.
Forgive me, but the right of succession is barely begun. I will hear your petitions if and when I am named Dawn Servant. If you will excuse me. Plain spoken, as always. That's Arcona. Practical to a fault.
Here we have Kona, the second promise, who spent time as a pupil at Sharlian's own studio.
Oh.
Now that you mention it, I think I did see him in the halls once or twice. There was nothing to suggest he was Turali, much less from a royal family.
That was by design. He forwent his usual garb and took an Eorzean name to avoid attention.
So it was Kona who introduced the dirigibles. And the railway too, given what we just heard.
In furtherance of his goal, to enrich Tuliolal with every bright notion he learned of in Sharlian. He is the hope of those who prize innovation. As aloof as he may seem, Kona and Urqopacha actually get along rather well. They bicker and banter as only close siblings do.
How gracious of you all to cheer the lesser Claymans. So, come now. What are you afraid of? I'm no different from your Dawn servant. That my kind should reign is Mamulja tradition, and has been so since before there was a Tuliolal. I'll brush aside your feeble contenders, and then you'll see who deserves your fealty.
Well said, brother.
Brother.
The Mamulja have finally found peace in Tuliolal. I pity those fanatics are intent on keeping that tradition alive.
The chosen of Mamuk, Urqopacha, winner of the recent martial tournament, and the only claimant not of the Dawn's promise. His strength is undeniable, but you see how he is. A few devoted Mamulja are his only supporters.
Sad.
What would he do with the throne should he win it?
His policies and so forth. I doubt he's thought much beyond winning the contest itself. But one thing seems certain. If he does become Dawn Servant, he will see the Mamulja exalted as the ruling class, and all others forced into subservience.
Sounds like another that cannot be allowed to rule.
We wish for one thing and one thing only, third promise. To abide together in harmony with our neighbors whom we love in this land we share. It is our way, the Turoli way.
Look at all the colors.
Galujaja built for us this peaceful nation, and we beg you to preserve it.
You have my word. I won't let your pleas go unanswered.
Look at all the colors. I love this.
Until Tuliyollal was founded some 80 years ago, this continent was ravaged by war. The eldest among us remember that dark era, and they are Urqopacha's most ardent supporters.
Apologies, it's hard to get away. This is Namika, my childhood nursemaid. She's been like a mother to me my whole life.
No.
I told her it wasn't necessary, but she insisted on seeing us off.
I place our precious third promise into your care.
Thank you.
Did you know Urqopacha was taking part in the rite of succession?
Of the Dawn's promise? I thought it was only Zoralja and Kona. If she has any accomplishments to her name, I've yet to hear them.
Compared to the two Mamulja, she pales in martial prowess. And then there's Kona, who's far and away the most educated of the bunch. I hate to say it, but it's hardly a competition.
It's fine. More than anyone, I understand how much better my brothers are than me.
Better? Urqopacha. I have never thought of you as the lesser sibling. Your brothers may excel in their respective ways, but you boast qualities that both lack. A strength that is yours alone. Having cared for you for so long, I should know.
Thank you, Namika. Well, we ought to be on our way.
Yes, hurry along. I await word of your victory with bated breath.
Oh boy. That was a long cutscene. That really deserved a movie time warning. How hated must they be for even regular people to just flat out leave before the ceremony is over? Right? Hello, Alfie. So Koana, the second promise, is intent on developing his country by means of Sharlayan innovations. Given his background, I suppose it should come as no surprise. That two-head claimant Bakul Jaja treats everyone around him as lesser beings. No doubt he'd try to elevate the Mamulja above other races should he become Dawn's servant. Not unlike how the Garlean Empire afforded special status to pure-blooded Garleans. Ah, humming. As you just witnessed, Urqopacha has no great army of supporters. Not yet, at least. I know not what drives Zoralja, but it engulfs him like an inferno. Well, so much for the brief reunion I had in mind. Papa is not one to waste time when he decides to act. I'm used to it by now, of course, but others are often caught off guard. In any case, we should talk about how we're going to find the City of Gold. All we have to work with are the 7 tablets and their connection to Tuliolal's saga. Might I suggest first comparing the tablets against the pillars? we could check for any discrepancies between them. Good idea, let's go and take a look. It's detective time. Hello. Hi. Hi. You jumped. Where do we need to go? Oh, we need to go to the beach. Oh, thank you for the region. Here I come! Whee! Ow. Aww, healing me. Oh my god. I love how we can just jump on the roofs and stuffs. Imagine the view from here. I can't get up. No, can't get up from there. Oh, that's sad. Whee! Oh my god, you really can just jump around in here. This is pretty. Look at the bridge. It's so pretty. I see blue dots on my map. Oh god. Ooh, what did I find? What is this? Oh, that's adorable! Where am I? Oh, it's a pot of some sort. And it has beds inside. That's adorable! Okay, anyways. Look how pretty it is. Having this kind of a gap in the fence is not really safe when there's a drop like that. I would maybe fix that. That's very unsafe. With that said, that's the direction where I need to go. And yet still I can't jump from there. Oh god! I'm okay. Well, this has got to be the weirdest route I've taken. I'm an adventurer! A house within a house? Yes. Oh, they are looking here. I wasn't expecting events to progress that quickly, but I won't complain. The contest is the main reason we're here, after all. I won't give up until we find the Golden City for Urqopacha as well as myself. It's not really running smoothly in here. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. Oh, yes. The preparations of intricately carved tablets for every claimant must have taken considerable effort and forethought. We should consider them weighty reminders that this contest is no lighthearted matter. Alright, Alfie, talk to me. That makes everyone. Urqopacha, the tablets, if you would. Of course. Public flirting? Wait, what? Everyone has a tablet? Then let's compare them to their respective pillars. Keep an eye out for even the smallest differences. Public drowning. I'm pretty. Is this gonna be like a mini game? Find the differences? Unless I'm missing something, the glyphs appear to be identical. The only difference being that the tablets have hollows where the keystones are to be fitted. So now that we've established the scenes are the same, where do we go from here? The Dawn Servant said we're to retrace the path he walked in uniting Tyrell's peoples, and that we would encounter 7 electors along the way. Then we have the answer here in front of us. Papa's path is all laid out in the Tuliolal saga. The events the glyphs portray. Do we know the exact locations where they took place? If one is close, we could go there and search for an elector. That would confirm we're on the right track. Let me think. The Lay of Reeds was in the nearby Hanu Hanu settlement. Papa took me there once. It was during festival season and the whole village was alive with good cheer. There's also the Lay of Gold. The one involved the Pelopelu village, which is about the same distance from here. Before going anywhere, we should ask around about the road ahead. I heard a lot of talk as we toured the city about that storm we passed through at sea. Apparently it ravaged Urqopacha several days ago. Since our roads are not as well paved as Eorzea's, they're more susceptible to damage from natural disasters. If we want to avoid wasting time taking a dead-end trail, I suggest we spend a few moments making inquiries. If it's information we need, just leave it to me. I'll bring the information to us. It would be prudent to ensure we're prepared for the journey. I'll guide you to the accommodations I've arranged. Oh my god, I cannot unhear it anymore. Hi. Hi. Oh! That, I didn't mean to do that to Enkidu. You. I love Enkidu too, but you are the one that I meant for that to do with. Yeah, so. You did that to Enkidu as well? This city's map confuses me. It's all the lines on the map. What lines? These ones? Or these ones? Hi, Cry. Oh, such lovely little cottages. And they're on the water. All of them? Okay. That's right, the reservation is under Wuklamot's name. If you don't mind, I'll leave my companions to you. Certainly, sir. I'll go and track down the third promise. Once you've finished organizing your gear, you can meet us outside Spalyavtie. We can go in the inn after this? Yes! Greetings, visitors to Tuliolal, and welcome to the 4-Hour Cabins. Whenever you are ready, I will show you to your rooms. Yes! That green coat and heavy backpack looks way too hot for the climate. Maybe they just get cold easily. Now it says an inn. But I think I still need to move forward. I believe. Oh wait, I can use this to get closer. Wait, the inns are working? I'm gonna do this first. We have Pokeballs here. Trust you to be the keenest to head out, Cat. But where are Erenville and Urqopacha, I wonder? Oh good, you're all here. Lots of Maidas in one place. Who might your companions be? Seeing as we needed information, I thought who better to get it from than the locals. These two hail from the villages we're thinking to visit. I give you credit for taking initiative, at least. What do you mean, at least? I am honored that the third promise would seek my advice. I, too, am happy to answer your questions. Any encounter might be an opportunity to do business. Thank you both for your help. Before we begin, there will doubtless be other occasions when we need to act independently, so I brought these for the two of you. What's this? It's called a link pearl, a gemstone harvested from a special shell. When linked together, they allow people to communicate across great distances. Is that so? What a handy thing to have. Is Cat going to pick bird person or fake bird person? Cat's favorite, one of Cat's favorite games of all time is FF10. It'll be very useful on our travels. Speaking of which, I should get back to introducing my two new friends here. What a stroke of luck to forge this connection to the palace. May it be the beginning of a profitable partnership. Please ask anything, I'll gladly tell you what I know. Oh my god, it's really struggling in this area. The Tuliyollal saga features a number of Tyrol's clans. Two of those, the Hanu Hanu and the Pelu Pelu, have settlements relatively close to the city, so I brought a representative of each. As I mentioned before, the Hanu are cheerful people who love their festivals. They make their appearance in the Lay of Reeds, and their home village, Hanu, is located in Kozamauka. The other, smaller fellow is of the Pelu, a clan of business-minded folk from Urqopacha. They appear in the Lay of Gold and crafts all kinds of marvelous goods in Wachum Pelo, their village. See, my options are the bird, or the one that is related to FF10 and crafting and gathering. I can only see this going one way. Now, as for the deciding which village to go first, why don't you put that adventurous instinct of yours to work for us, Cat? Pick our destination. Upon completing this quest, the main scenario will branch into two quest paths. Accepting the quest from the helpful Hanu will temporarily prevent you from accepting the quest from the approachable Pelu, and vice versa. Oh, this is a first. Previously, you've been able to pick them both up at the same time. The second quest path will become available from the respective NPC once you have completed the series of quests from the first path. Furthermore, story elements and quest rewards will not be affected by your initial choice of path. Speak with the NPC you prefer and embark on the trail for the rite of succession. A new dawn, a new hunt. Does that unlock hunts? I have a few side quests. Sights of the West. That's addition to the sightseeing log, right? Cool. On my own time, I'm gonna come here and unlock the hunts. And then the sightseeing thing, and maybe do the side quests. Because I can use all of that XP for my Dragoon. Cat, check out Corn of Necessity. You don't need to start it, just check it, trust me. Can I pick up this quest first? Or is that gonna throw me somewhere right away? Yes, you can. The quest to Kozamauka will become available once you have completed this quest series, beginning with the approachable Palu. With the alpacas! See, they've got alpacas too! See, we're so vibing with this branch. That was way too excited. The approachable Palu is awaiting your questions. What is it you'd like to know? Our main concern was confirming the state of the road ahead. As I recall, to reach Urqopacha, we depart from the Arch of the Dawn, then take the road west at the first fork. Should we be wary of anything along the way? That is indeed the way to Urqopacha. After the damage wrought by the recent downpour, however, you will be doing more stumbling than walking. But do take heart. When it comes to rugged terrain, we have a most dependable solution available. Come with me. I chose the other first because I knew I would like this one more. Ah. We'll be back to talk to you in good time, friend Hanu. Meanwhile, you can eat and drink your fill at Shpaliav Tea. It's all been arranged. Alright, I want to go check the inn, and then I'm gonna go check the quest thing. Let's go check the inn. Why did they make everything a challenge to pronounce this expansion? Because they wanted to keep the tradition alive, I guess? Welcome back, madam. Will you be making use of your cabin? Retire to your room. Stay as long as you wish. There's fruit! There's pineapples! Bananas! I have bananas. Oh. Kiwi! Oh. 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 Oh my god! Are you kidding me? This is... They got like dream catchers. Best in room in the game. Best in room in the game, and it's not even close. Are there like... No. Oh. See, this is my vibe. This is my vibe. This is my vibe. This is... I want to live here. Horn of Necessity. So it's not this one. It's this one here. The inn is very popular for some reason. Oh, someone is fishing. Oh my god! my god! You happen upon a curious cob of corn that almost seems alive? There's a quest giver that's corn! See, I'm so gonna be doing that. Well, while I'm here, might as well go, unlock this. Or attune to this one missing thing. It's always one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. Wait, how do I get here? Here? Attune! Attune! It's already been 4 hours. Yep. Alright, got all of them. Now, what's the closest to my quest? That one, maybe? Where's my lizard? Oh, there. Oh. Coming from here. Where you left him? Hello, come here, where the quest is. Blue, come play with me. Come play with me. Hi! There's my lizard. I missed you. Ooh, talk to people. Oh my, are these fluffy babies our mounts? Fluffy babies! I hope so. The Pelu Pelu all being small is confusing enough, but those masks make it almost impossible to tell men from women, let alone guess at their age. I mean, it's kind of same with the dwarves. The beasts are sure-footed, that's for certain. Why did it have to be alpacas? You don't like alpacas? Talking to a Pelu before we departed was a wise decision. I, for one, would rather not brave a treacherous, slippery trail on foot. We have mounts. The alpacas just made a long journey, so I'm giving them a bit of rest. That storm really churned up the trails, and my four-legged friends are having a harder time than usual. Oh my god, the music! May I introduce to you our most dependable companion, the alpaca. These animals can traverse Urqopacha's steep mountain trails as if they were gentle fields, and all while carrying heavy loads. Our merchants would be lost without them. So they feel much the same niche as our chocobos back home. You don't have alpacas in Eorzea. Alpacas are native to Urqopacha. Eorzea has its chocobos, and the eastern lands have their horses. Why go to the trouble of breeding another pack beast in a place which ill suits its qualities, and where it is not needed anyway? I want an alpaca mount. But must we write these little monsters? They're not monsters. I get the impression you aren't fond of alpacas. When I was small and being a bit naughty, I went around pulling on their wool. You can blame no one but yourself. One of them spat on me, and it was the foulest stench you can imagine. You pulled on their wool? How would you react if someone came here and started pulling your hair? You would punch them, right? I see. What are they like to ride? Alpacas bred as mounts are inquisitive and docile. Even those without experience find them easy to handle. We're really doing this then? So, was my information useful to you? Yes, very helpful, even if it wasn't what I wanted to hear. Good. I'll take my payment now. You want me to pay you? I guess I should have expected as much from a fellow merchant. Let me see what I have on me. The Pelopelo value the act of spreading joy through trade, as you should know. They take pride in making deals that benefit both parties. Here you go, a fair price for your fair advice. Yes! I made a trade with the third promise herself. My friends will never believe this. I shall be on my way now. I wish you safe travels. Off you go then, and thank you. I better not get spit on again. Well, don't go pulling their wool again. You brought that on yourself! Thank you, Aaronville. Thank you. Remain calm and gentle, and so will they. I'm still not happy about this, but if we need to ride alpacas to reach Urqopacha, then that's what we'll do.
Turali poets of yore sang of a mountain that would stand tall, even should all other lands sink beneath the sea.
I love the music so much.
Indomitable and eternal, it arises from Urqopacha, the 100 peaks of time. Of all the beasts which crawl and fly, only the legendary Valigarmanda could hope to disturb the summit's serene majesty. Yet, with that flying calamity imprisoned by the Dawn Serpent, what great feat remains for those who would claim the throne?
So this is Urqopacha. I've never actually been here before.
Neither have I. Cactus plus snow? Yes. Sorry, I'm just looking around.
The air is so crisp and clear.
Mountains everywhere you look.
That one massive peak in particular has quite the presence. It puts me in mind of Som Al.
That is Urqopacha, the tallest mountain in Yogg-Tural. Its sheer height makes it an imposing climb. But there are other reasons the ambitious keep their distance.
Urqopacha. Mountains everywhere you look. Welcome to Scandinavia. Wait, what? Well, I'm not part of Scandinavia, but here we don't have mountains at all. Well, I mean, if you go to Lapland, yes, but in, like, southern Finland, it's just flat. We don't have any mountains. Not enough trees for Scandinavia. Now, see, that one I can say that, you know, again, Finland is not part of Scandinavia, but we are also a Nordic country. Trees. This is a very foresty nation. Lots of mountains in Norway. Really? Even in southern Norway? Anything, like for Finland, anything belly down or like waist down, because if you look at Finland, it's like a maiden. Looks like a person. It has an arm, a head, a waist, and then the skirt. Anything waist down is flat, basically. You live in Finland? Yes, born and raised. I am a 100% Finn. Never would have guessed that. A lot of people think I'm American and I always have to correct, no, I'm not. I've never even been there. The shape of Finland is similar to something very different. There's a picture that could break your brain. Alright, so the tallest mountain in Yoktural, Zoramur. I've seen a picture of only Sweden and Finland. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Alright. Where to begin?
Excuse me, but you're Urqopacha, are you not? I hadn't thought to encounter one of the Dawn's Promise here of all places.
Who am I talking to?
But I should introduce myself. I am Bolnok, a weaver by trade.
A weaver! A weaver! Are you gonna give me my weaving quests? Bolnok.
Well met, Bolnok.
Bolnok.
We're on our way to Urqopacha.
Urqopacha. Trying to learn how to say this.
I've just come from there, as it happens. I'd asked the Pelu who sell me their wool to give me a tour of their alpaca ranch. The head rancher and I shared a bottle of mezcal while he explained the finer points of wool production.
Mezcal? Is that a local beverage?
It's an Urqopacha specialty. A spirit made from distilled agave heart juice.
Yes, and it must have done wonders for my mood, for I tripled my usual order of alpaca wool. They did offer me a discount, though, so it wasn't a bad deal in the end. But listen to me, boring you with my tedious stories. I will leave you before you are lulled to sleep. Goodbye, and safe travels.
Happy weaving. Oh?
Oh, silly me. I almost forgot to say the thing I actually wanted to say.
Want some weaving quests? What I would love to. I would love to. I'm a crafting and gathering main. Actually, technically, currently, I'm a gathering main. My miner and my botanist are my highest level jobs right now. And it's not even close. They're at level 96, and my highest level battle job is at 91. So yeah, I'm a gathering main, so, you know, just saying.
Peace for Tural. I agree with your vision, Third Promise. You have my support in your bid for the throne.
Urqopacha is so pretty. I love her. Pretty looks and pretty personality. Pretty heart.
I gather from his tale we would be foolish to underestimate Pelu merchants.
Yes, they do more than run the markets in Tuliyollal. Pelu peddlers can be found everywhere in Tural, traveling from place to place on their sturdy alpacas. They are effusive and engaging speakers, and many's the customer who's been talked into spending more than they bargained for.
Effusive? What does effusive mean? Ready to start using your Aether Compass again? Oh god, I forgot about that. True.
They won't find this customer so easily charmed.
Urqopacha's down the path! Off the main road! Don't get lost!
I'll do my best.
It's right there!
I see an Aetherite. Let me a tool. Full white mage party, best party. Oh my god, we do have a full white mage party. Oh my god. We have enemies. No! It's Chocobo Forest all over again. I'm mad. I'm sad. I'm smad. First we slaughter the chocobos, now we slaughter the alpaca. What if you never have to kill the alpaca? Or am I gonna need the wool? Use your retainer for the wools. Well, speaking of that, I need my damn dragoon for that. I wish he could change the job of a retainer without having to start them from 0. Also, how far is this? Let me put this into like a more like in my face. Southwest. I see a fate. Chabameki. Miplus mate garden. Garden! Coffee grounds! I wanna go here. Don't you share a baka for their wool like with sheep? You don't kill them for it? I don't know. To get fleece from like sheep looking things, we have to murder them. There's coffee grounds. Solace. Is that like little solace? Are we gonna find sylphs here? Sorrow. That doesn't sound happy. Blue's gonna be mad with me again when he gets into the village. Am I gonna be really happy with you? Am I gonna be proud of you? We will see. This is it. Wachimpello, home of the Pelu Pelu. Urqopacha should have arrived before us. That's not good. What's not good? You've come all this way for the right of succession. Oh, so this means I'm exchanging words with the future Dawn Servant. Please, the outcome is far from decided, but it is a possibility. How fortunate then that I deal in cloaks woven from especially luxurious alpaca wool. Such a garment would look magnificent when draped over the shoulders of our budding ruler. And our nation's ruler should dress her best for her adoring people, yes? Finery for our finest lady, that's right. Come, third promise. My well-stocked shelves are but few steps away. Finest lady? I like the sound of that. Alright, I suppose the quick look wouldn't hurt. What did we just talk about? Ehrenville, when did you... Shatona from far off Shoktural? Northern winters are Northern winters are bitterly cold affairs, I'm told. Oh, they are. I cannot imagine how you survive them without a lovely warm cloak of quality alpaca wool. Urqopacha is the female version of Estinian. Oh, don't give her any money. Got it. No, thank you. I'm not in need of new clothes at the moment, and neither is the third promise. Perhaps another time. Of course. My shop door is always open. You were saying something about not being easily charmed? I was just... But if you're quick, you can ask her to buy you a life supply of coffee. That would be a lot of coffee. As I mentioned previously, the Pelu people live for bringing happiness through trade. They won't cheat you or sell you defective goods. They will, however, disarm you with their deft turns of phrase, and unwitting customers like Urqopacha fall prey to this affable approach time and time again. Your only recourse is a clear and firm refusal. They won't pursue the matter should you make your disinterest plain. A valuable insight into the minds of the Pelu Pelu. Let us all take Ehrenville's words of caution to heart. XP for White Mage! gemstone trader. Oh yes, I approve! I approve! That scream. It's okay. Everything is okay. See, we're outside. It's fine. Oh, yes. Oh, bye. All these houses and buildings made to Pelu size, and mine too, come to think of it. 'Twould seem the Pelu are also partial to coffee. They are from FF10, which is one of my favorite games of all time. They are the crafting people. They like coffee. They have the alpacas. What more can you give me that's more love? Cat is part Pelu. I need a screenshot of that dialogue piece. Urqopacha is lucky to have Erenville. Everyone, royalty especially, needs a friend unafraid to chide them when the need arises. I swear, I let her out of my sight for one moment. Traders of happiness. Ah! Urqopacha is ready to search out the Dawn Servant's Elector. Not my finest moment, I'll admit. But now that we're here, let's do what we came to do. Find the Elector. Allow me to propose a strategy then. Kryl, Alize, and I will speak with the merchants. Urqopacha, you and Erenville might try approaching travelers and passers-by. What about me? Cat, pray investigate any of the other establishments which catch your eye. Should we learn aught of use, let us relay it to the third promise. Traders of happiness, do they love carrots too? See, happiness! Happiness! See, this, I get you guys. You guys are so good. Are you the guy who introduces the place? Welcome to the House of the Pelu. Wachung Pelo. We have many local specialties on offer here, so please have a look around. No, you're not the dude. There's always, when you go to a new area like this, there's always one NPC that is like, that you can ask like, what do you do here? What is this place? I want to find that. But let's attune. Is it you? You look like you can handle yourself. If you're interested in joining the hunt, I reckon you and I might meet again. Oh, you're a hunt person. Gobbly. I can't get up. Must talk to NPCs, especially here, because I am in love with this tribe. Or society. They're not even tribes anymore, they're societies. First they were beast tribes, then they were just tribals. And now they're... I'm stuck in somewhere. Heitziblu. The storm may have damaged a number of our caravans. They must be inspected before they can safely be used for travel. Gobbly. Can you smell that rich aroma wafting in the air? It comes from this here coffee, a delicious brew made from the coffee beans produced at Ziplu's coffee grounds. Wait. Oh, come on, and there's no coffee, at least in the early 90s. There's no coffee recipe. Did you notice the pom-poms on top of their huts? Oh my god. Oh my god. I love these people. I love these people. I freaking love these people. I knew you would love this area. I want to talk to all the NPCs because I love these people. There's some at the... How do I get at the top of there? I'm like trying to progress through the town in like in an order. But I don't know how to go. Do I have to go outside and then... Oh, but that takes me there. Oh my god, how do I do this? I'll talk to you first. The Dawn Servant Selector. I thought you were a new face in town. Here for the right of succession, I take it. Me? I don't much care who sits on the throne. Who sits the throne, so long as they keep Tyrell peaceful. People tend to not be in the mood to relax and sip our excellent mezcal once arrows and spears start flying, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, would you like a cup? A joy shared is a joy doubled, I say. No? Oh, right, yes, you were asking about that elector business. Being but freshly returned from my trading route, I've heard that there's a contest afoot, but not much else. Our head ledger, Tobley, could probably tell you more about it. Alright. This is not how I get up. Oh, wait, what? That's not how you get up. You can get up from here. Okay. But how do I get there? Oh. Is this where we have all the footage from the when they were showing up jobs? Is this where that was taken? Battle music. I love it. The battle music is so good. Probably my favorite so far. Thank you. Considering one contestant is planning to go crazy on Warpath and another plans to suppress anyone who isn't a large two-headed lizard, that traitor should care a lot more about the right. Wow, this really is a jumping puzzle to get here. Thank you. Do you wish to see how mezcal is made? As a distiller myself, it always brings me joy to see others take an interest in our craft. You use the alpaca as... I don't know how I feel about this. I mean, to be fair, it gives the alpaca movement, so it keeps them healthy. So, see, this is how I see things because I work from home and I really need to pay attention to the fact that I need to move my body because I just sit on my computer all day. I see this as a healthy thing. Hi, Volts! I see you're lurking. Happy lurking. How has your day been so far? I love how we took such a weird way up when the path was right here, right next to us when we were on the roof. What? Well, that sounds about right. Where is the road? Oh! Well, look at that. Yeah, that seems about right. Why would we do things the easy way? Have you been up the slope there? Take a look if you like and see how the mezcal is made. I did. I went things in the wrong order. Does this take anywhere? No. Oh my god. Can I go in there? No. Lovely. You are lovely. I love that. Welcome, welcome. Urqopacha. No, not like that. That's not a good word. Welcome, welcome. Urqopacha is terribly cold, isn't it? Come, sit down and have a cup. You'll warm right up. They sell mezcal directly from the distillery here. If you're a spirit drinker, I encourage you to give it a taste. You're wondering how we direct our alpaca wagons without reins. Well, a trained alpaca can be commanded with tongue clicks and whistles. 2 sharp clicks means hold up, while blowing hard through pursed lips means off you go. You should try it. Yes. I think I've talked to everyone here. Blue. Welcome, friend, welcome. You have a question for me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. This is the NPC I was looking for. What do you do here? I deal in information. First and foremost, it is my business to know everything that happens here in Urqopacha. My husband, meanwhile, is a traveling merchant. And when he returns from selling his wares in various settlements across Tyrol, he shares with me more knowledge of recent events. Between the two of us, there's little we don't know of what happens in Tyrol. What kind of place is this? This is Urqopacha, meaning House of the Pelu Pelu in the common tongue. Alright. Most of the people you meet here are likely to be merchants, but you'll also find the occasional alpaca herder or mezcal brewer. Nice. Sky Watcher. Oh, look how beautiful these houses are. So cute. Oh, they've got a lot of food. Enkidu. Please don't step on their food. Agave Jaws lies north of here, but I must urge caution if you're headed in that direction. There have been countless sightings of monsters in the area of late. Hi. Welcome! If it's an alpaca you need, then look no further. Thank you. Let's unlock you as well. Pleased to report that my stall is open for business. Though I do not accept Pel or Gil, bicolor gemstones are most welcome. Yay! Mega Maguli Pineapple. What if you don't have to kill the alpacas? Then why do we need alpaca meat? How do you get alpaca meat without killing alpacas? Mender merchant. Hi, dude. Electors? Oh yes, I've heard all about the right of succession. They're looking to put a new ruler on the throne, eh? Personally, I'm rooting for Zoral Jah. If the first promise wins, he'll look to expand our sphere of influence. That means access to more resources and more customers. In the thousands column, potentially. So many new trading opportunities to spread happiness far and wide. Others have been coming around to my way of thinking, so I've begun crafting goods inspired by the resilient sun. Would you care to purchase something? No, I would not. You should say hi to Rena, who is right next to me. Oh? Very well. You said you wanted to know about the Elector. I could help you, but I won't. I can tell you're no supporter of Zoal and his policies. You already made friends. Oh! We have the same title! Oh my god. That's... I love that. Wablu. Have you had a chance to visit Miplu's mate garden? It's a little bit out of the way, but the mate field is well worth seeing. Hi. This here is the family ranch where we raise alpacas. Their fluffy fleas, wiggly ears, and curious capriciousness are just the best, aren't they? Oh, you're so pink. I hope mate is a type of plant. Hello there, I'm Mablu. Did you have a question for me? No, but you're cute. Sorry, I don't know about any electors. You should take a moment to see our priced alpacas before you leave, though. Oh, but be sure to admire them from a respectful distance. Get too close and our nervous darlings may be tempted to spit on you, and that stuff stinks. It happened to a visiting buyer not so long ago. Tobli, that's the head rancher, was so mad at me for not giving a proper warning. No one makes a mistake without Tobli noticing. He knows everything that happens on the ranch. Oh. Hi, beautiful. Yeah, you get pets too. Are you sleeping? Pet the sleeping one. Hi, Ravlu. Have you spoken with Yavli yonder? He loves alpacas dearly, but the feeling does not appear to be mutual. Not with this lot at any rate. Oh, doggos. Wait. Are these supposed to be like little alpacas? If so, that's cute. Blue hit it with his staff? How dare you! Blue. Blue. Aww. I saw it with my very own 4 eyes. Wow. I trust you. How far are we from... Oh, that's away. Alright, where is my dude? Oh yeah, we can use mounts. That's true. Choco! It's so disturbing that mounts tilt nowadays. Oh, this house is pink. This house is pink. Oh, and it has this kind of a decoration. I have these kinds of decorations in my house. Hi, Pavli. Say, are you curious about our traditional garments? They're a source of pride for us. We are able to produce this distinctive hue and weave the fabric in its way through a special method passed down through the generations. I don't know, but it's cute. Very, very cute. A wagon. It's so adorable here. Everything is just so adorable. They're dealing. Hi. You really have to watch yourself around these silver-tongued peddlers. I almost bought a bottle of mezcal and a stack of blankets. And then there was this enchanting ornament. Anyway, I did manage to learn that Tobli is the man to talk about the contest. To talk to about the contest. Now, if only they'd share where this head ledger of theirs is to be found. Really? He's also the head rancher? Well, the alpaca ranch is not far from here. I say we pay a visit before the others return. Everything tilts. It's so weird. And it's so weird that I can't fly. No fly. Oh, no. I did not mean to talk to you. A wise woman once said, "She who does not pay heed to the skies will most surely get wet." Is that a bad thing? Sound advice if you ask me. Would you like to hear what the skies tell us this fine day? Toral! We have a lot of names of places. I think she referred to rain. I know. I just had to. I see something like that, I just have to. It's just a have to. I still don't know why we don't have mini boats to cross rivers. That's a lot of alpacas. Still, we know the head ledger could be here somewhere. I can't let fear deter me. Not to say I'm scared, of course. Excuse me, is one of these workers Tobli? Look at all those lashes, beautiful lashes. You have such beautiful eyes. Tobli? Oh yes, he likes to mingle with the ranch hands and keep an eye on things. I can't tell you which one he is, though. You can't? Is this part of the contest? All I can say is that Tobli often mentions his favorite pungent subject. He also can't resist a profitable trade, though who among us could? Am I right? Still, if you bring him a very good deal, he might let his identity slip. So it's like a game. Easy enough. All I have to do is offer Tobli a deal he can't ignore. No problem at all. Well, maybe one problem. I don't think my purse is deep enough to pay everyone we think might be Tobli. Let's ask some questions first to narrow down the field. Great! We can meet back here to share our impressions. Well, obviously I'm not Tobli. I mean, oops, I shouldn't have said that. You're meant to find out for yourself who Tobli is, or if an elector is even in the village at all. Good luck. Ah, a visitor from across the salt, if I'm not mistaken. Be warned, the alpacas will spit if you startle them. I suggest you keep your movements slow and deliberate. Am I Tobli? Yes, that's me. Excellent work from the third promise and her entourage. Sharp instincts. Shall we commence the rite of succession then? No need to mock me. You think I might be Tobli? Well, maybe I am. All I will say is that in this village, none have reared more alpacas than I. Don't tell me I have to remember that stuff that I just read. I see we're both done with our interrogations. So, who do you think it is? I have my suspicions, but let's hear you pick your pick. See, I can't remember what I just read. What did the first person say? I can get this here, which has the log of all the things that were said. I want to go with the first one. I don't know. Ah, the worker so intent on stable chores. I had my eye on that one too. Time to rip the mask of our mystery ranch hand, so to speak. We know it's you, Tobly, and to prove it, I propose a deal. A generous sum of coin for confirmation of your true identity. An offer I gladly accept. As you have correctly guessed, I am indeed Tobly. Yes! Head ledger of Wachumpelo and head rancher of the family ranch. I am also one of Gulol Jaja's chosen electors. Haha! In a place featured in the Tuliolal saga, just as we thought. I was right to trust in your instincts. And I wager this won't be the last time. She found you out fair and square, Tobly. And I'm glad she did. It would have been a pity had her bid ended here.
Deducing the Dunservant's elector was the first step of the feat. Too simple a task for this aspiring ruler, eh?
They speak.
Right. Not hard at all.
Nope. Wait! Isn't Tobly a name from FF10? Or am I confusing that with something else?
I am told the head ledger, Tobly, is to be found here.
That name is so familiar to me. He is? Yes! He's in FF10 too? I've started FF10 2 once upon a time, long time ago, like a decade ago. But I only played, how long would I say? Maybe like 5 hours of the beginnings. Like, you know, not much. A little bit from the beginning. There's an FF10 2. Isn't that 11? No. 10-2 is a direct sequel to 10. Whereas 11 is just the next installment in the series. Because all of Final Fantasies are basically... all the numbered Final Fantasies are, like, they're not continuation of each other. They are their own individual games with their individual stories and characters and all of that. Direct sequels are sometimes named in a way like this, where it's like 10-2. Whoever came up with that needs to be dunked in alpaca dung. Wow. Wow.
You have to guess which one of us is Tobly. That's part of the test.
You're Tobly.
Without even asking a single question. Very impressive indeed.
FF7 Remake is technically a sequel to 7. True.
With that amusing prologue out of the way, we can proceed to the actual challenge.
Per the Dawn Servant's instructions, I was free to devise any manner of feat. I considered the number of possibilities in the 10th column. But I think I have a good one.
Oh?
You must go forth and capture for me an alpaca.
Alive, I assume?
While I've not had the best experiences with alpacas, aren't they generally docile creatures? That doesn't sound like much of a challenge.
I love the music here.
Bring out the example!
Hi, you're so cute. Hi.
This is a special kind of alpaca. Would you please approach the animal, third promise?
Oh no. This is gonna go well.
Who? Me? Well, it should stay calm if I stay calm, right? That's what Erinville said.
I love her! Love the new Sealy soundtrack. I love it too. It's so cute. I love the music here.
The little monster spat on me!
Oh, that stinks.
I can't...
Alpacas are paradoxical creatures, being both extremely curious and extremely cowardly. Press your luck when they're frightened, and you'll get a face full of spit. As you've all just witnessed. Has an awful stench, their expectoration. The globs contain half-digested food, you see, making it an effective deterrent against perceived threats.
Wild valley breed like this one are especially timid and can therefore be quick to lash out. They're also especially hardy.
Indeed. We take the rugged wild alpacas and breed them with our gentle domesticated stock. This produces the strong but biddable pack animals prized by our traveling merchants.
That's all well and good, but did I need to bathe an alpaca spit for you to make your point?
That's fair.
So, the task is to catch a wild alpaca.
That is correct. But be warned that it is a feat easier said than done. I suggest you prepare well before you enter the valley where the creatures dwell. And by you, I mean the claimants only. Allies are not permitted to assist with the catching. The alpacas will help me judge which of you is worthy of receiving a keystone.
So I'm to chase down a fluffy, spitting demon, and that somehow proves I'm fit to rule?
Yes, exactly. I think that makes absolute sense.
As I said, the Dawn Servant granted me the freedom to decide my challenge. And when you reach the end of the ride, I dare say you will understand why I chose what I chose.
Very well. This won't take long.
Wait!
God, I love these
Warn you,
people.
this was easier said than done. There are preparations to be made, factors to consider.
A beast is a beast. All yield to strength.
Just brute force your way through.
So far, this experience has done absolutely nothing to improve my opinion of alpacas.
We'll get there.
But that doesn't mean I can't do this. Revolting spit aside, they're just another animal.
Exactly.
Are you all right, Urqopacha? We thought we heard you scream.
The third promise does not scream. It was more of a startled yelp.
Scream, in other words.
Aww.
Did you find the Elector?
Oh, we certainly did.
Someone's name is Clever Monkey. I had to go and wash that nasty stuff off my face. I think I got all of it. But would you mind taking a sniff for me, just to make sure? The stench has ruined my sense of smell. Hey, I saw that look. Can you still smell it? Be honest. No, I can't. I was impressed with how easily Joralja found Tobli, but also sort of frightened. I've done my duty and assigned the claimants their feet. The rest is up to them. Judging by the volume of Urqopacha's scream, alpaca expectoration must have a nasty odor indeed. I'm content to remain ignorant of the smell. Joralja puts me in mind of Garlemald's own exalted son. Of the two, though, Xenos was undeniably more arrogant. Xenos has landed in Dawntrail story. My worst fears are coming to life. The Feet of Gold. Aaron wishes to discuss the Feet of Gold. As Urqopacha helped demonstrate, the Valley Alpaca are wary of people. Getting close enough to catch one will not be an easy task. You might have warned me about that earlier. I have enough trouble with tame alpacas. How do you expect me to wrangle a wild one? With the proper saddle. We infuse the leather with a relaxing scent that suits the spitting beast. Wonderful! Give me one of those then. Have you perhaps forgotten we are a clan of merchants? If you want a taming saddle, then you'll need to find a saddler and make them an offer. They don't come cheap, of course. Crafting a saddle will cost you the equivalent of 10 pel in the thousands column. You mean 10,000 pel? I don't have that kind of coin. Converting to gil, that comes to around 1 million or so. Mayhap if we all pitch in. I have almost 43 million gil. I could give some. No, this is my feat to accomplish. I wouldn't feel right about having others pay the cost. I'll find the money somehow. Yeah, I can pay that. Yep. In that case. That basket of wool is worth the sum you paid me earlier. 1 pel in the hundreds column. Beginning with the wool, you can trade for ever more valuable goods until you have something suitable to bargain with for the saddle. That's a nice gesture, but you think I can turn 100 pel into 1,000,000? That's 10,000 times more. We need 10,000 pel, not 1,000,000. So we're looking at 100 times more. Oh right, I panicked and got it confused with Alphinaud's Million Guild. I'm not so sure about this trading idea. You were almost talked into buying a cloak you didn't need mere moments after you arrived. But I hate it when you're right. Then let me help you with your deal making. Oh, hello again, Mablu. I work here as a ranch hand, but I've also learned a lot about the peddler profession. Her lashes are so beautiful. I just randomly put a region on Rena, and then me and her just got into a heel war for no reason. That sounds about right. It's alright if I aid them now, yes? I guided the claimants towards the first step of defeat, like you asked. As long as Urqopacha goes alone to capture her alpaca, she is free to accept assistance from whoever she likes. Hooray! Let's see about getting you that saddle then. Third promise. I don't know why you made your offer, but I could use an ally with a beak for bargains. Welcome aboard, Mablu. Should the rest of us stay behind, perhaps? It may be easier to haggle over prices without so many voices chiming in. Yes, stay here and pitch in with the ranch work. With Mablu gone, I'll need extra hands to tend to the alpacas. Gladly. Although, Kat, I think you should go with Urqopacha. You've seen markets and bazaars the world over and surely have sage advice to share. In that case, you should also hold on to the alpaca wool. If it's misplaced or soiled in some way, you'll have nothing to bargain with. As if I'd do such a thing. But I'll leave the wool with Kat anyway. The better to keep my hands free. You shouldn't trust me with any kind of, like, this stuff. To begin, I suggest we... See, trading is not really my thing. To begin, I suggest we try trading the wool to Hovli, the saddler. He won't agree to the deal, of course, but it will give us an idea of how much he'll accept for his wares. Is this gonna be difficult? Tending the alpacas, are we? I had some experience with that when I was younger. I'd worry if it was just Urqopacha, but it sounds like Mablu knows a thing or two about trading. I have every confidence you'll come back with the saddle. Turning 100 pel worth of wool into a 10,000 pel saddle is exactly the kind of suggestion I'd expect from a head of a merchant clan. Mablu hasn't given up, I see. Oh no. Trying to do the side quests in the other zone, but man, it's lagging bad right now. Yeah, this is also one of the better reasons for me to start the stream early, because if I want to have like longer streams, I'd rather start a little bit earlier than keep going later. The peak time is another good reason for that. Ooh, we got more side quests. Nice. Is it really possible to make 100 times what that wool is worth just through trading? Not with my skills. This is the artisan who makes our taming saddles. Oh no, I'm not gonna, if this is gonna be like a mini game, I'm gonna suck so bad. Something I can do for you? We've come to bargain. I need one of your special taming saddles to catch a wild alpaca. A saddle, is it? How will you be paying for it? With this basket of fine alpaca wool. What use does a saddle maker have for wool? Besides, this would barely cover the cost of a single strap buckle. Offer me something I actually want. And what might that be? Mezcal. I like to nurse a cup at day's end while I inspect my finished work. Bring me a jug of quality stuff and you've got yourself a deal. This bodes well for us, third promise. Such mezcal can be had for only 5 pel in the thousands column. Hold on. Did you say third promise? Then my offer has changed. The saddle is going to cost you a jug of premium mezcal, aged 3 years at least. 3 years? That stuff is valued at 10,000 pel or more. Why have you doubled the price? Because I must support the man of ambition who will see my business prosper. Zoral Ja will go to war, and this cavalry will need saddles. Lots of saddles. It's nothing personal, third promise, but I won't sell you my craft for anything less than my asking price. It's getting hot again. Can't say that I blame him. I'm known for championing peace, and peace is unlikely to bring him more customers. Those of our grandparents' generation remember the dark days when the clans were at war. Many of these Pelu pray for your victory, Clamat. The younger ones, though, to them, strife and bloodshed are as children's stories. They think themselves safe from these horrors and take the peace we now enjoy for granted. Still, others are unsatisfied with this quiet prosperity and crave the future the second promise envisions. They've become obsessed with innovations like the dirigibles that have made trade swift and easy. Then you have those like Havli, convinced that the first promise's plans for conquest will afford them opportunities for great profit. But what about you, Mablu? Aren't you of the younger generation? At least a year or two younger than me, I'd say. Oh, I was raised on the old tales. I've memorized the accounts of what it was like when the Hokui ruled our village. That's why I offered to help. I want you to become Dawn Servant, to keep our nation from going back to the way it was. She's so cute! Well then, I guess I'd better make sure I win the contest. But the type of mezcal the saddle maker wants is so very expensive. Weren't we expecting to need 10,000 pel from the outset? Nothing's changed, we just need to get on with it. I may not have a head for trade or the stomach for alpacas, but I won't give up with the piece of Tuliolol on the line. then neither will I. We will make you dawn servants. Aiming for that 10,000 pel jug right away will only bring us failure and frustration. So let's try exchanging the wool for anything even a touch more valuable. The trick is to find someone who needs alpaca wool and is willing to trade at a loss to acquire it. Someone who supports your bid for the throne, for instance. The Weaver. Of course, the Weaver! Bolnock was his name, I believe. He went out of his way to say he agreed with my vision and he was here to buy wool. I think I remember the direction he was going, but for now, let's head back to that road where we first met him. Okay, where exactly? Oh, backwards. We go backwards. I hope we'll get an alpaca mount. I really hope so too. Is there where you met the Weaver? This is the spot. After Bolnock talked to us, he walked off to the south. Then he was probably going to Ikuvlo's Inn. Most visitors to Wachunpelo end up staying there. Let's go and check, shall we? Oh. See, now I'm in a dangerous place and I'm like, let me be more safe. I don't feel safe as a white mage here. Where do we have this? Southwest. Oh, yes, my lizard. New beasts. To the west. Oh, I see it. I see it. Aether currents. We're back to aether currents. Just change the gatherer to avoid aggro. That would work if I was alone, but I have blue, and if he grabs aggro of something, I'm gonna be dead. Gatherers avoid aggro. If the enemy is at max a few levels above your gathering level, then yes. But if you're a level 10 gatherer and you're in a level 90 area, nothing's gonna save you. Kick blue! No, I'm not gonna kick him. Why would I kick him? I'm gonna kiss him. Oh, look at them, so cute! Oh, you guys are adorable! Look at the ear wiggle! The ear wiggle! The ear wiggle. The ear wiggle. The cute ear wiggle. The ears, they wiggle. The ears, they wiggle. Sorry, I'm here. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Oh, we meet again. But wait, weren't you all on your way to Wachunpelo? I hope he's willing to offer us something wonderful in exchange. Can I have that basket, Cat? Okay, tell Blue to level up a gatherer to 90. Thanks. Now let's see if we can turn a profit. Bullnock, I'm glad we found you. Are you interested in making a trade? Third Promise, you wish to do business with me? Might I ask what this is all about? I see. So the goal is to turn that basket of wool into a jug of 3-year-old premium mezcal. Then allow me to invest in your efforts. Peace in Tural is what allows me to cross freely into the lands of my suppliers. Naturally, I would prefer that one pledge to preserve that peace win the throne. Thus do I humbly offer you this wool poncho, a small token that I pray contributes to your victory. Nice! Oh, that's fine craftsmanship. A garment like that would easily fetch 5 pel in the hundreds column. That's very generous, Bullnock. Thank you. I promise I won't let you down. I have every faith in you, Third Promise. May fortune bless your future dealings. I can't believe you quintupled your investment with your first deal. We're off to a spectacular start. Only because Kat remembered our weaver friend. All I did was hand over the wool. That's not true. The connections you build with people are vital. This is one of the most fundamental precepts of trading, one which you've instinctively mastered. You think so? I know so. Now let's take our 500 pel poncho and trade it for something even more valuable. Here, Kat, you take the poncho. If I lost it somehow, Erenville will never let me hear the end of it. All set? Our next deal is waiting to be found. Excellent trade! Nice! Oh, the poncho looks so cute. Success! You traded a 100 pel basket of alpaca wool for a 500 pel wool poncho. Well done, Kat. Thank you. I just clicked on NPCs. We turned 100 pel into 500. I know it's only 5 times more, but it feels like 500 times more. This is quite impressive for an MMO. Are you talking about the story element? This game has a lot of story. This isn't like other MMOs. This is an RPG first and an MMO second. Yeah, this is a Final Fantasy. Final Fantasies, regardless are they MMOs or not, are very story heavy. Music. I love the music. Leveraging connections is a sound strategy, but we should also consider supply and demand. An individual in urgent need of a good poncho will offer more than a merchant simply looking to stock his shelves. That makes sense, but how do we know if someone needs a poncho? They aren't wearing one? They have a fabulous sense of style. They aren't wearing one? That's the obvious answer, isn't it? We look for a person without a poncho and hope they're eager to buy ours. Yes, there you go. We find the demand for our supply. So, where should we begin our search for prospective buyers? There are any number of places, but we could do worse than starting right here at the inn. There might be interested travelers. Cat, would you like to buy this poncho? I mean, it looked pretty. I would not be against it. Who here needs a poncho? A lot of Mamulja hardly wear anything to begin with. They're Nikki? Those are probably Landsguard or sellswords. Mamulja, who soldier for a living, prefer not to wear much above the waist. It hampers their movements. So even if they have bared shoulders, Mamulja carrying arms can be struck off the list. I don't... Hi, sweaty guy. That Mamulja is armed. Could be a Doppler courier? I've seen them flying. They're wyvers. And those types aren't fond of excessive clothing either. Okay. Resting, Hubio. This one's already fully dressed. No, an artisan or a peddler, perhaps. Come to rest after visiting Wachimpello, like Paul Nog would be my guest. That's the Landsguard. Probably dropped by the inn. Dropped by the inn to take a break between patrols. Let's see. No coat or cloak, but also no weapon. Oh, we might have a winner. Ho there, friend. You're not a mercenary by trade, right? I was curious about your bold choice of dress, or lack thereof. Hey, I noticed you were naked. Oh, it was no choice of mine, believe me. I was attacked by beasts on the way here and barely escaped with my scales intact. My coat was not so lucky. I'm actually a tool maker from Tuliolal and was dressed quite smartly. All the better to show the Pello I am a man who takes pride in his appearance and therefore his work as well. But now look at me. Well, sir, this is your lucky day. What a splendid poncho. This would be perfect replacement for the coat I lost. Would be willing to part with it if you'd like to make a trade. For one of your fine tools, perhaps? What about this hatchet? I crafted it myself and will vouch for its quality. The blade looks sharp, the haft well made. I'd value it at 1 pel in the thousands column. 500 to 1,000? We have a deal. Wonderful! A fine garment such as this should put me on even footing with any Pello merchant. Like the eponymous owner of Miplu's mate garden, for one. Her field hands use hatchets to harvest the mate, and I thought to impress her with the tool I sold you. No matter, I have other wares to sell. Glad I am to have met you. Did you hear that? We've already found our next buyer. To Miplu's mate garden we go. Yes, but it's a fair distance on foot. We should take alpacas. Alpacas! These ones will be the calm type, right? Excellent trade! I got a hatchet. Success! You traded a 500 pel wool poncho for a 1,000 pel hatchet. Hopefully he didn't lose his wallet. It's coming to the end of my stream time and now I'm trying to think. I mean, well, I'm at least gonna finish this quest. Which, where are you? Let me switch to my white mage for the XP. Well done recognizing that toolmaker as a potential customer. If you've a mind to change professions, you'd make an excellent merchant. Thank you. 6 hours? It's 5 in the afternoon? Well, it's 6 p.m. for me. 6 hours already, what? Yep. I should probably leave this here. Should I just pick up this quest, though? Mablu's dream. Wuk-Lamat steals herself for the right to find your next trading partner. Before we get moving, you should be the one to hold this. With that, I suppose we should hop on the alpacas Mablu has so kindly provided. So the next time we start, we get to ride alpacas? Oh my god, I'm so looking forward to tomorrow. We get to ride alpacas tomorrow! Oh my god, I can't believe we're actually in Dawntrail. Like, we are doing Dawntrail stuff. We've seen a tiny slice of a new map. I can't wait till tomorrow that we get to continue this. But now I have stuff to do on my own time, because here's what I want to do. Well, not that. I want to go to Tuliolal, obviously. There were a few quests in here that I could do to unlock the expansion to the sightseeing thing, and also the hunts. There were a few side quests. I'm thinking of giving the XP of the side quests to Dragoon, because I need to keep my Dragoon leveled up anyway. Do you want to do the corn quest on stream? Do you want me to do it on stream? I can leave it for stream if you want me to. Okay, I'll leave the corn one for stream. Just if there's ever any side content quest things that you want me to do on stream, just let me know so that I know not to touch it on my own time. And I also have a Pictomancer that I can play around with. Oh my god, I have so much fun stuff that I can start working on my own now. Ah, Tuliolal. Do I want to log out in the beautiful inn there, or do I want to go to my house? No, I'm gonna go here because I'm gonna want to come here and do those quests on my own time anyway.